the woman who saved 2,500 children during the war. The air was heavy with smoke and fear. Buildings stood in silence, their windows broken, their walls dark with ash. The sound of warplanes still echoed far away. In the middle of all that pain walked a woman named Anna. She was a nurse, known for her soft voice and steady hands. Before the war, she worked in a small hospital, helping mothers and their children. But those days were gone. The war had taken away peace, safety, and hope. Still, Anna kept walking, because she refused to give up. One gray morning, while carrying a basket of medicine through the streets, she saw a small boy sitting on the sidewalk. His face was pale, and his little hands held a wooden toy that was broken in half. Anna knelt beside him and asked gently, "Where are your parents?" The boy looked at her with wide, empty eyes. "They're not here anymore," he said softly. For a moment, Anna couldn't speak. She felt her heart twist inside her chest. Then she took the boy's hand and said, "Come with me, little one. You're safe now." That single moment changed everything. From that day on, Anna made a promise: she would protect as many children as she could. No matter the risk. No matter the fear. At first, she took in a few children to the hospital where she worked, hiding them in the basement. She brought them food at night and whispered bedtime stories to keep them calm. But soon, the danger grew. Soldiers began searching houses and hospitals. So Anna joined a secret network of people who wanted to save children. They met quietly at night, sharing maps and plans by candlelight. They built safe paths under the city, tunnels, basements, and secret doors that led to freedom. Anna carried children out one by one. Sometimes she walked through checkpoints pretending they were her relatives. Other times, she placed tiny babies inside wooden boxes and covered them with blankets, whispering through the holes, "Don't be scared, sweetheart. You'll see the sun again soon." Her heart pounded every time she heard footsteps behind her. If she was caught, the punishment would be severe. But she never turned back. One evening, a friend warned her, "Anna, you're risking your life every day. Why do you keep doing this?" She looked out the window, at the empty streets below, and said softly, "Because they are children. And if I don't help them, who will?" Every time she saved a child, she wrote their name on a small piece of paper and hid it inside a glass jar buried beneath an old tree. One day, she said to herself, they will grow up and know their real names again. Weeks turned into months, and months into years. The war raged on, but Anna never stopped. She grew thinner, weaker, and older, but her spirit never broke. She carried hope in her hands, hope wrapped in blankets, hope with tearful eyes, hope that called her Mama Anna. When the war finally ended, Anna walked through the quiet streets, no longer hiding, no longer afraid. She returned to the old tree and dug up her jar. Inside were hundreds of small papers, stained with dirt and tears, the names of the 2,500 children she had saved. Years passed, and many of those children grew up to have families of their own. Some became doctors, teachers, and artists. One by one, they found her again. They came with flowers, smiling and crying all at once. "Because of you," one of them said, holding her hand, "we had a future." Anna smiled through tears. She never called herself a hero. She said, "I only did what love asked me to do." When people later asked her how she found the courage, she answered gently, "What teaches people to destroy? But I chose to save. Because even in darkness, there must be someone who carries light." Her story spread quietly through the years, the story of a woman who, with no weapon, no power, and no army, saved 2,500 children with only kindness and courage. And though time passed, the children she saved never forgot the woman who taught the world that bravery isn't always loud. Sometimes, it's the quiet act of love that keeps hope alive.